Say hi, Dobie. Say hi, baby. Say no. Hey everyone, it's Maddie, and Dobie's in this corner right here chewing his bone, so if he's making noise, don't mind him. I am back with a part 2 vlog, beach vlog of Emily Henry's books. So back in June, I read Beach Read by Emily Henry, and I am going back to the beach for 4 days with my family, and I am going to read People We Meet on Vacation, also by Emily Henry. My whole month of July, I read fantasy, like every single book. I read 10 books, and all of them were fantasy. So I'm ending July with a contemporary romance because I just need a break. I just need a break from fantasy. I'm ready for something different, and I think that it's short enough that it'll be good for just a quick little beach trip. If you want to watch my last vlog on Emily Henry's beach read, I will put that in the description below so you can watch that, and I will leave timestamps down below, so if you want to skip around or if you want to see the final review, you can do that also. So really quick summary, this book is about two best friends, Poppy and Alex. They've known each other since college, and they've kind of dedicated 1 week per summer for the past like 10 years that they've known each other to going on vacation together. One vacation in particular, they have a big falling out. They don't talk to each other for a few years. This book is about Poppy reaching out to Alex saying, hey, I know it's been a while and I know we had this big falling out, but let's go on vacation one more time and kind of work things out. At least that's what I think it's about. Sorry, I had to make sure. Yes, that is what happens. So Poppy asks Alex to go on vacation with her one more time just to kind of work things out so she can have her best friend back. I'm pretty sure from there they become more than best friends. With that, I am going to pack for my vacation. My number one packing tip, roll up your pants and t-shirts. Okay, like I said, I'm going to the beach tomorrow, but I started it today. And this is Dobie's favorite position, so we're just laying down on the couch. But I started it today. I'll probably only get like 2 or 3 chapters in, but I just finished a book last night, so I kind of had nothing to read today, and I've been wanting to have something to read today, Dobie. So I figured, like, why not just start it early? So I've only read the first chapter. Hello, it is the next day. I have not left for the beach yet. I know this beach vlog is starting off a little slow, but Brock, my boyfriend, is running a marathon today, and he wanted me to come to a checkpoint so he could kind of take a break and get some water. So I'm sitting in my car at a random spot just waiting for him to run past me so I can hop out and go say hey. And I got some Starbucks, which I haven't gotten Starbucks in over a year, maybe like since pre-COVID. Maybe I've gotten it once since then, but like I really haven't had Starbucks in a really long time, and it is not as good as I remember. I got the same thing that I always got, and it is just not that good. It's a, if anyone's interested, it's a grande cold brew with 1 pump of caramel syrup and a splash of cream and a pump of sugar-free vanilla. It's okay, but it's just like, I'd rather my plain coffee at home, and the coffee at home isn't $4. Anyway, my book is packed, so I'm not gonna bring it out right now, but I thought I would give a quick update. I am really digging the 2 characters' personalities. So we have Poppy, who is very, very outgoing, very out there, very adventurous, and has this kind of, not stuck up, but very, she knows she's really cool. She knows she's the shit. She has her own blog. She works for a travel blog, I'm guessing. That's what it seems. She lives in New York, and she's constantly having to come up with these new vacation ideas to present to her boss. Whereas Alex is an English teacher, I believe, in a really small town where they grew up, and they are the 2 complete opposites, yet they work really well together in a friendship. But where I'm currently at in the book, they haven't left for the vacation yet. They just met each other at the airport. So they're currently at the airport, and they're going to Palm Springs, I believe, which I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with Palm Springs at all, but is it even beachy? I don't think it is. The next time I check back in, I will hopefully be at the beach or in the car on the way to the beach. Unfortunately, Brock isn't coming to the beach with me because someone has to stay and watch the gym. It would either be me or him. My family wanted both of us to come on vacation, but one of us had to stay and watch the gym. But that's okay. I'm still gonna have fun. I came out to watch sunrise, and it's cloudy. So it's pretty, but it's cloudy. So it's probably really windy too. I haven't been given an update since yesterday. We got to the beach. I'm here, I'm happy. I think it's supposed to rain all today, so I will keep myself occupied with reading and come back in a few times with a few updates of the book. Right now, I'm off to the gym. I'm gonna get a workout in, sweat a little bit. It's so humid here. It is Sunday night. I am about to go eat dinner with my family. We're doing tacos, but I did just read like 3 or 4 chapters in my book, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm also in my PJs, so I look a little rough right now. It rained all day today at the beach, so I took a nap earlier after I went to the gym, just hung out, and I think tonight we're gonna watch a movie. We're also making ice cream. We have this like fun tradition where we have an ice cream maker and we make a bunch of fun ice cream, so we're doing that. But the book, let's get to the book. I think it's so cute. I like People We Meet on Vacation a little bit better than I liked Beach Read, which was in that last beach vlog I did. Beach Read was good. The couple in Beach Read were a little more sophisticated, serious, both kind of set in their ways, whereas I think Poppy and Alex are very incompatible people, but somehow they really work in a friendship. And I've been noticing throughout each time Poppy's like debating whether or not things are awkward between her and Alex right now, because they had that falling out, but this trip they're coming back together. In her head, she's second guessing everything she's saying, and she's putting meaning to things that shouldn't have meaning. So like when there's an awkward moment, she puts a big emphasis on the awkward moments between them because of that falling out. So it's really, it puts some fun humor into it. And also it's a reasonable fear to have when you do break up or have a weird falling out with a friend and then you end up coming back together. It's kind of like things are a little rocky at first and a little awkward, but I'm loving the dynamic between Alex and Poppy. It reminds me so much of my boyfriend and I. I am kind of the more spontaneous, spunky one. He's more of the comfortability guy. He likes having routine. He likes having structure. And where I do like routine and structure, I am definitely more spontaneous and more willing to do things that I'm not comfortable with, whereas Brock is not. And that is exactly how Poppy and Alex are. So I'm finding some really funny things that I can relate to, which is great. That's it for the update right now. I think I'm like 30 or 40% of the way through, so I know I'll finish it by the end of this trip, which is nice. But I will see you guys tomorrow and update, hopefully a little bit more in depth. Okay guys, it is the next day, so I did leave the beach yesterday. I honestly figured I wanted to spend the rest of the vacation just, you know, bonding with my family, hanging out, having quality time with them. I didn't pick up my phone pretty much the whole vacation, and it felt so good. I was off social media for the 4 days. I barely filmed anything, as you saw. Like, I had no footage at all, and the footage that I did get, I mostly deleted because it was just like very shaky and confusing because I was kind of trying to rush through the filming. But I'm here for the final review, and I'm in my car because I get very anxious when filming and people are at my house right now, so I don't want to film in front of them. For the final review of People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. My 5 out of 5 stars equals would reread again. Like, I would 100% reread this book, and I would definitely recommend it to a friend. Most friends, like, I really would, even if they're not into contemporary romance. I think that you can learn something from this book. There's a big truck. Let's get straight into it. First, I just want to reiterate, I've talked a lot about the characters, Alex and Poppy, the 2 main characters, polar opposites, best friends. They somehow make it work. It's very cute. There's constant back and forth wittiness going on, and that's my favorite thing ever. And throughout the book, you are taken from present perspective, so their current vacation that they're going on, and you're flashing back. So every other chapter is like 10 summers ago, then current summer, then 9 summers ago, then current summer, 8 summers ago, and so on. So it's counting down like from their first vacation together to their vacation 2 summers ago when they had that big falling out. You don't find out what that falling out is until the last 2 chapters, and I'm not gonna lie, I won't spoil it. I'm not gonna lie, I was bummed. I was like, man, I waited the whole book and that was the big falling out that they had. I was like, that's nothing. I won't say what that is, but if you've read it, let me know what you thought about the big falling out. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. Going back, throughout all 10 summers that they've had together, like all of the flashbacks that you see, there is constant sexual tension, and I dig it. I love that sexual tension that you can kind of tell from Poppy's perspective. You know, like there's little things that she says and it's like, oh my gosh, y'all are definitely in love with each other and you just won't admit it. And I think the whole time you're realizing Poppy doesn't know what she wants at all. And Alex is very type A. He knows what he wants. He has a good career. He's set. He has a plan and he's stuck to that plan his whole life. He's had some past trauma, but that's made him who he is. Like, he's a very hard worker. Whereas Poppy has no clue what she wants. She's very sporadic and exactly, like I've said, the complete opposite of Alex. It makes, again, for that fun little back and forth. Since we're in Poppy's perspective, you are constantly seeing her internal struggle of, man, we're just friends, like I can't ruin this relationship. But some of the things he does I kind of really like and they give me butterflies. So you're very frustrated at some points with Poppy because you're like, dude, that's such a big sign that he's giving you and you're just not catching on. Every little thing Emily Henry wrote in this book, I loved. Again, the ending, when we found out what that problem was, it wasn't that big of a problem in my opinion. But I'm not Poppy, so maybe it was just a huge deal in her perspective because she doesn't know what she wants. One of the best contemporary romances I've read. If you like Friends, I kind of was thinking of Ross and Rachel the whole time I was reading this because they were, you know, Ross and Rachel were friends. You can see the sexual tension throughout the whole, like, how many seasons are there? You can see that throughout all the seasons. And then when they do get together, it's like, finally, it makes sense, right? And then the whole break thing happened. We won't get there, but you know what I mean. They were so oblivious to each other, even though that they both wanted each other. The mutual pining was there, and I love a good pining trope. So the pining, the friends to lovers was done very well in this. If you're not a fan of friends to lovers, this book is for you because I'm not a big friends to lovers trope person, but this book did it for me. This book was very, very well done. That is my final review on Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation. Again, I'm sorry I didn't vlog much on the beach. I never know with vacation vlogs, like the last one that I did. I don't know how much I can vlog on the beach. I'm usually like in the water or playing with a volleyball or doing something fun. So yeah, I'm very happy I enjoyed the book. It was a great little singleton that I put into my July reads. Now it's August, so I've already started my August TBR, which was my last video. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. I will put that in the description below also. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or Bookstagram or my Goodreads, I will attach those below too. I will see you guys next week. I think next week is another review. I'm doing a review on a trilogy. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next week.